What is up, guys? I want to know in my comments section below, what is your reason for taking Kratom? Are you taking it for pain management? Are you taking it for anxiety and stress relief? Are you taking it just to be motivated as a person? What are you taking Kratom for? Leave it down below because I really want to know. For me, and how it all started with me is Kratom. I discussed this in previous videos, but I had broken my elbow. It was a bad, I hate to say it, but it was a fight. And I ended up landing wrong with somebody on my back and broke my elbow. And I still was in the gym. It's funny because I tried going back to work. That was on a Friday night. So Saturday and Sunday and Monday, I showed up. It was my first day on a new department. Same job, but it was a new department. We were swinging hammers all day. That was the new job I was going to. And it was the middle of July. It was summertime. And I ended up showing up to work with a hoodie because I was in a damn sling. I didn't want to go on FMLA. My company is really, really good that I work for. They take care of their people. In my opinion, if you're hurt, they will sign the paperwork, get you on FMLA until you're better to come back. They'll pay you. It's 80% of your check, what you make for a certain amount of time. That drops down to 60, but they still pay you. You're okay to come off work and rest and get better. Now, I didn't do that. I showed up to work the first day, met with my supervisor, and he didn't really think nothing of it, I guess. I don't know, but within an hour of me being out in the field, having people help me put my gear on and stuff, because again, I couldn't because of my damn elbow. And they ended up pulling me to HR, got involved, supervisors got involved, said, hey, you need a doctor's note if you want to return to work. We don't do light duty in this department, so you got to figure it out. Anyway, so I was out till, I think, I can't remember. It was months. It was a couple months I was out. But still, right then and there, I was back in the gym, with my arm in a sling. I was training the left side of my body. On leg day, having people help me load plates up, whatever I could do. I couldn't squat, obviously, because I couldn't hold the damn bar, but whatever. I still tried to make my routine stick with it. So after all that had happened, again, my elbow was broke. Went back to work, swinging a hammer with my right arm because I can't switch shit. I can't hit with my left arm. And the pain was on a scale of 1 to 10, it was probably about a 6 on most days. And got into Kratom because of that, because I heard it would help. And it really didn't help me much. I wasn't taking enough of it. At that time, I tried taking like a 2 or 3 gram dose because I read start small with your dosages and work your way up. But that 2 or 3 gram dosage, I didn't feel it. So I ended up, just not taking it and putting it in my, up in our pantry, and then forgot all about it. Fast forward, the Bell brothers were talking about it and things like that. And I'm like, maybe I just need to, and Tony Hughes of, again, another fitness influencer, was talking about it. I'm like, let's go ahead and try this again, but for different reasons. Let's try taking it for fitness, because at that time I was really, really deep into a cut. I was working at state corrections at the time, stressed out, doing my thing, working a lot of overtime, 16-hour days, because I wasn't making a whole lot at that job. And ended up started taking it again, and wow. I started with a 5 gram dosage. That 5 gram dosage was the same dosage that I even ended with Kratom. The only thing is I was taking 5 grams multiple times a day. I never got more than 5 grams. And besides, towards the end, when I started adding stem and vein, so 5 grams of Kratom leaf and then 2.5 grams of stem and vein a couple of times a day. But anyway, so I was taking that at work. And I noticed that I would take it in the morning time because I would go train in the morning. My shift started at 6, so I would go train around 4. Get my workout in, and then I would take Kratom when I got to work. In that first 8 hours, I was just flying by. Things were going great. I was in a good mood. In corrections, that's a great thing to have, especially whenever you're somebody like me who's tatted, a little bit more muscular, and you got guys constantly trying to test you. It is what it is. I've had my moments in there where I snapped a couple times, but still, you have those. You gotta try to stay a positive mindset, because it will eat you up alive if you don't. So I would take it, and then my second part of my shift, which was usually around 2, it'd be 2 to 10, I would take another dose, and again, that part of the shift would just fly by. And you'd be feeling good, you'd be in a good mood, you'd be doing your thing. And that's why I got addicted to Kratom, because I was feeling good throughout the day. My whole mood was changed. I wasn't messed up in the head as far as like how when you drink, and I never smoked weed or used marijuana, so I have no idea how that makes you feel, but I wasn't impaired. I was just in a better mood. And that was something that I've never had in my life. I've never been like that before, where I'm constantly in a good mood. We can take something that actually works. And that's when I started doing my research on it and couldn't find nothing about kratom being actually addictive. As a matter of fact, it was the opposite. Kratom is not addictive. And that's where I kind of spun out of control, taking it multiple times a day and never taking any breaks. But that's a little bit about my kratom story of why I was taking it, because it made me feel good up until 3 or 4 years into it. And I know a lot of you guys can relate if you've been taking kratom for a long time. 3 or 4 years into it, and you know you're going to go through withdrawal if you stop, because you've already tried. But kratom just isn't doing anything for you anymore. You're not feeling that kratom buzz or that head change or that positivity anymore. Now all you're thinking about is your next dose, and it's not a good way to live. But let me know what your guys' reasoning for taking kratom is. I know this is a short video, but I got stuff to do. About to make another video talking about me, because I'm about to go to the gym. I'm about to make some pre-workouts and stuff up, and I'll get to that video after this one. So I don't know what order I'm going to post these in, but anyway, stay tuned.